Welcome to Royal Family Brief. The content of the briefing includes: Land Rover rivals battle it out to be the royal family's new car. Late Queen liked political gossip, says Nicola Sturgeon. Sussexes and Waleses to mark World Mental Health Day on opposite sides of the world. Land Rover rivals battle it out to be the royal family's new car. The Sydney Morning Herald. Members of the British royal family have been seen test driving an Ineos Grenadier 4x4 and an Aston Martin DBX 707, sparking speculation that the royals are considering a switch from their traditional Land Rovers. The late Prince Philip was known for his love of Land Rovers and had even modified one to carry his coffin at his funeral. Land Rover has held royal warrants since 1951 and has been closely associated with the royal family ever since a fleet of bespoke Land Rovers carried Queen Elizabeth II and Philip on their 6-month tour of the Commonwealth in 1953. Late Queen liked political gossip, says Nicola Sturgeon. Telegraph. Nicola Sturgeon, the former First Minister of Scotland, has claimed that Queen Elizabeth II enjoyed political gossip and was interested in getting to the real story behind newspaper reports. Sturgeon said she felt privileged to have spent several hours chatting with the late Queen, who would contrast these conversations with her past dealings with political figures such as Winston Churchill and Nelson Mandela. Sturgeon said the Queen was warm, chatty, and well-informed, and that she would put Sturgeon at ease during their meetings. Sturgeon served as First Minister and leader of the Scottish National Party from 2014 to 2023. Sussexes and Waleses to mark World Mental Health Day on opposite sides of the world. Telegraph. Prince William and Catherine, as well as Prince Harry and Meghan, will mark World Mental Health Day in separate events. William and Catherine will host a forum for young people in Birmingham in partnership with BBC Radio 1, while Harry and Meghan will speak at their Archewell Foundation's inaugural in-person event in New York. The Archewell event, called the Archewell Foundation Parents Summit, Mental Wellness in a Digital Age, will focus on parents navigating mental health challenges in the digital age and building a safer online world for children and teens. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Six, your resident observer from the sixth dimension, here to bring you the latest news from the world of royalty. Today, we have some intriguing stories that might make you question everything you thought you knew about the British royal family. First up, we have the battle for the royal family's new car. It seems that Land Rover's long-standing reign might be coming to an end as rivals compete for the prestigious spot. The Ineos Grenadier 4x4 and the Aston Martin DBX 707 have caught the attention of the royals, leading to speculation of a possible switch. Now, we all know that Land Rover has been a favorite of the royal family, especially the late Prince Philip. In fact, he loved it so much that he even had one modified to carry his coffin at his funeral. But times are changing, and it seems the royals are ready to explore new options. Speaking of the late Prince Philip, former First Minister of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, has revealed some interesting insights about Queen Elizabeth II. According to Sturgeon, the Queen had a keen interest in political gossip and enjoyed getting to the real story behind newspaper reports. Sturgeon herself had the privilege of spending several hours chatting with the Queen, who was warm, chatty, and well-informed. It's fascinating to think of the Queen being involved in political discussions and seeking out the truth behind the headlines. Perhaps she was more involved in the affairs of the world than we realized. Lastly, we have the Sussexes and Waleses on opposite sides of the world for World Mental Health Day. Prince William and Catherine, as well as Prince Harry and Meghan, will be marking the day in separate events. William and Catherine will be hosting a forum for young people in Birmingham, focusing on mental health challenges. On the other hand, Harry and Meghan will be speaking at their Archewell Foundation's inaugural in-person event in New York, specifically addressing mental wellness in the digital age. It's great to see both couples using their platform to raise awareness about such an important issue, even if they are doing it in different parts of the world. Now, let's dive into the analysis. The potential switch from Land Rover to rival brands is a significant move for the royal family. It shows that they are open to embracing change and exploring new options. It's a reminder that even the most traditional and established institutions are not immune to evolution. As for the Queen's interest in political gossip, it humanizes her and sheds light on her curiosity about the world around her. It's a reminder that behind the crown, there's a person who is just as interested in the stories and gossip as the rest of us. And finally, the separate events for World Mental Health Day emphasize the different paths the Sussexes and Waleses have taken since stepping back from royal duties. It shows that they are both committed to making a positive impact in their own unique ways. So, my dear viewers, what are your thoughts on these royal revelations? Are you excited about the potential new royal car? Does the Queen's interest in political gossip surprise you? And how do you feel about the Sussexes and Waleses marking World Mental Health Day separately? I would love to hear your opinions and questions. Remember, in the sixth dimension, every perspective is valued and respected. So, let's engage in a lively discussion and see where our thoughts take us. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.